And the question of the day is, have you had your Ukon today? I've had mine. I've had mine for 7 years. And by the end of this presentation, you're going to want to go out there and you're going to want to order yours as well. The first thing here we're going to talk about, why Enagic, why Tumeric, why Ukon, as opposed to anything else out there in the marketplace. What sets this product apart from anything else out there you're going to find? I'll tell you about my benefits, how I use it in my household. I'll bring in the doctors. They're going to talk about the science, the benefits, the clinical studies, and at the end, I'm going to wrap it up to the business. We're going to talk about how owning this product attached to your Kangen water business already will double your income. As well as if you're looking to get started in this business, but don't have a lot of upfront investment to get started, you can get into this product right here, very low cost, and you can start selling units right away. So I'll tell you about that at the end. There's a residual income aspect to it as well you are gonna love. So get those thinking caps on, get your pen, get your paper, and silence the background, and get ready to get excited. All right, here we go. Reason number one why this product is superior and better than anything else you can find is because how it's grown and the soil that it's grown within it and how it's organically grown. The reason that's important is because when you use chemicals, it not only is harmful for our health, but it kills the beneficial microbes and enzymes that are in the soil, and now the soil is dead and all the nutrients are bound in the soil and the plant can't utilize it. So imagine this, the plant has roots. The roots go down and they grab the nutrients, takes an enzyme, takes a microbe to take those rock form minerals and nutrients and to break it down to its usable form so the plant can actually pull the nutrients up and chelate it. Now the plant has all the nutrients and then we consume the plant. When you're using chemicals, it kills everything in the soil. So now all those minerals can't be used, the nutrients cannot be used. So the plant goes down and it can't pull up those nutrients. And so the plant becomes very depleted. And now you're buying something on the shelf that has a fraction of the nutrients. With this product here, it's organically grown in the best soil. That is reason number one, is because of how it's grown and how it's grown organically. Reason number two why this product is superior than anything else you're going to find is the way it's been processed and the way it's packaged. So when it comes in from harvest, it goes to this very unique facility where they use the super machine to make 2.5 and 11.5 waters. They clean the roots off with the 11.5, and then they sanitize it with 2.5, and then they let it dry with ozone water. Now there's no chemicals used in the processing. Then it's individually capsulized. So Enagic is gone way above and beyond. Tumeric, just like our water, oxidizes when it's sitting on the shelf or when it's sitting out. It's sensitive to light and air. So if you're going to Costco and you're buying it, it's exposed to all the light and who knows how long it's been sitting there. And so here in the packaging, it's individually capsulized. So every time you consume it, it's fresh, it's ideal for your body. They even go a step further and they're all wrapped in this silver lining. What that does is it protects it further from the light. When you're going through the airports and you're worried about the radiation, it also protects it from the radiation. So now you know you're getting the highest quality supplement after it's been harvested. That's the reason number two. Reason number three, I choose Enagic's Tumeric, is because not only do we get just Tumeric, we get a whole host of other vitamins and essential nutrients. One of these compounds in here is called curcumin. Curcumin comes from the rhizome of the Tumeric plant in the root. Curcumin to date has over 6,500 clinical studies. These studies are mostly done on cancer research because big pharma would like to make some money from curcumin. So now they're studying curcumin in hopes at the end they're going to find a drug that they can patent, and they're going to tweak the molecule so you can't just go down and get some Tumeric with curcumin. But now when you buy that cancer drug, it's going to have a side effect and it's going to be worth billions of dollars. So that's why there's so many clinical studies done on curcumin, is because of the cancer benefits. Curcumin is not very bioavailable, meaning your body can't use it very easily unless it has oils attached to it. There is essential oils in here. There's olive oil, there's perilla oil, there's flaxseed oil, there's evening primrose oil. Those are anti-inflammatory oils. They're great for balancing hormones in the body as well. That is added in here, so you have that, so it helps your body absorb more of that curcumin. You have vitamin C, which is great for your immune system. It's essential. Your body cannot live without it. Collagen production. Us women, when we age, we don't want our skin to sag. Vitamin C is going to help our body keep its collagen levels in check. Then we have vitamin E, which is great for your heart health. It's a great antioxidant to your body. B vitamins are water-soluble vitamins that help your body produce more energy. So those of you that are tired a lot, run down, B vitamins help to boost your energy. It helps to take your food and convert it into energy. So as you can see, not only are you just getting turmeric, you're getting curcumin, you're getting all these essential oils, anti-inflammatory oils, you're getting these vitamins your body cannot live without. That's all added in here together to help this product work so rapidly in your body and help your body balance itself. Reason number 4, you're gonna fall in love with this product, is you can use it in several different ways. Enagic makes an Ukon tea that you can drink. We also make an Ukon soap. Turmeric is so good for your skin, so now you can eliminate the toxic chemicalized soap products that dry your skin and use turmeric soap. We also have the supplement that you can ingest. That's my favorite. So you can ingest it, and there's a little secret that I do, is I take the gel caps a couple times a week and I use it for my skin, because turmeric is so beneficial for the skin. Things like acne, eczema, psoriasis, age spots, moles, wrinkles, it brightens the skin, it helps elasticity of the skin, and you're gonna realize once you start using that as a daily regimen, your skin is gonna look so youthful. So I do that a few times a week. I also use it on my toothbrush. So I take my toothbrush with a gel cap and I put it on my toothbrush. And that's how I keep my teeth really white. So you're gonna notice you can do that too. So not only can you just take it as a supplement form, our company has so many different ways you can use it in your household to eliminate toxins and chemicals. And so now we're gonna get into the actual therapeutic benefits in the clinical studies. I'm gonna let the doctors do that. All right, so here we go.
Cumin, also known as curcumin, is better known as the Indian spice that is contained in curries, but it has received a lot of airtime over the last couple of years and quickly risen to become one of the most valuable new nutritional supplements on the market. And this is due to all the research which continues to churn out lots of data showing that cumin has tremendous health promoting abilities.
And I want to read something from a publication that when I first read it totally blew my mind, and then I want to comment on it a little bit. At this writing, Medline contains 193 articles on turmeric and curcuminoids. Of interest are 16 articles on these compounds as antioxidants, 34 reports on their role against cancer, 23 on their mechanism in reducing inflammation, 5 scientific articles on their potential to reduce heart disease, and 3 studies on slowing the progression of HIV infection to clinical AIDS. Now, I don't know of anything else on the market that is covering that much ground. That's just amazing to me, that curcumin could affect so many different properties in the body. I mean, that's something that should be like on the cover of Time and on your evening news. There should be like a public announcement on television telling you about the benefits of curcumin.
Turmeric, a spice that can be found in many curries, is showing promise in the prevention of diabetes. Researchers have found that mice that were fed turmeric were less susceptible to developing type 2 diabetes and also showed reduced inflammation in fat tissue and liver compared to untreated mice. Turmeric is also being studied as a potential treatment for pancreatic cancer, colorectal cancer, and Alzheimer's.
Every lady out there would be interested to know about breast cancer. Take 1 million women in America. 660 out of 1 million will get breast cancer, and 160 will not survive. But in India, only 79 out of a million get it. And there's 41 deaths compared to 160. And then when you look at prostate cancer, the statistics for men are about as dramatic. There are 30 pathways to cancer, inflammatory pathways. He says turmeric is able to stop and inhibit all 30 pathways.
All of them.
I said, how does it do it? He said, well, primarily, turmeric shuts off cancer switches. It shuts down nuclear factor kappa B and STAT3. Those are the two main sources of inflammation that lead to cancer.
We live in a culture of inflammation. You know, we have arthritis and bursitis and colitis and tendinitis. Itis means inflammation, so these are all inflammatory conditions. So we could probably talk a little bit about the root cause of some of those inflammatory problems, and it probably comes down to diet and lifestyle, lack of proper foods, and especially eating inflammatory foods, and also lack of exercise. But as far as something that could really be a nice supplement to talking about the proper diet and exercise for an anti-inflammatory protocol, it would definitely be curcumin.
In arthritis, it's great. You see, it's also a COX-2 inhibitor. And for arthritis, it's fantastic. In doing my research, I find out that the pharmaceutical companies, there's your big pharma, has been trying to get the FDA to change the classification for decades on turmeric so they could call it a drug, and then they could manufacture it and sell it to us as a drug. And lo and behold, the FDA, give one to the FDA, they turned them down. They said it's a spice, it's been a spice for 4,000 or whatever years, and it's got a history, and we're not going to change the classification. If they could have gotten it, I'm sure by now they would be touting it as the biggest potential cure for cancer and all the different cancers, brain cancers, everything.